Hello Taurus, thank you so much for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. Um, uh, these these readings I'm putting out now, they are fairy messages. I thought it was time to do some fairy messages again, and this is for November 2020, and this is for yourself, Taurus. So I've done a pre-shuffle of the cards to get your energy into the cards, Taurus. So first of all, I'll just do a final shuffle of the Oracle of Visions, and we'll just get a couple of cards just for a starter overall energy for you. Okay, there we are. So first of all, Taurus, we have number 35, and this talks about solitude, loneliness and isolation. It's when we are feeling sort of a little bit out in the cold, really. So you know, it could either be that you're on your own, in solitude. You may be taking time out, for example, or it may be, you know, you're feeling on your own. You're feeling isolated. And you could be, for some of you, you may be feeling lonely. All right, now this may be to do with what's globally happening with COVID and an enforced isolation, if you like. So that would be for some of you. For others, it may just be to do with your own certain situation. So let's see where we're going with this, Taurus. Now, the other energy we have here is number 20. This talks about belief, faith. It may even talk about blind faith. You see the person here, he's got a blindfold on, but he has blind faith in all the energies that are here. We've got all the different religious symbols here depicted, and universal symbols. So he's, you know, this is about having faith in some area. But let's see, we'll see where we're going. So a final shuffle of the Fairy Oracle cards by Brian Froud. So first of all, we have your energy or a particular situation around you at this time, the challenge to that, and then some steps you can take to deal with this, whatever it is. And then if those steps are taken, and then a likely or possible outcome there. And then just something else that the universe wants to say, an added message there. At the bottom of the deck, we have Arval Parrot. Arval Parrot talks about all forms of communication. So there's something here about communication. You know, he's pointing to his throat chakra there, which is about when we're listening, when we're talking, when we're viewing, perhaps, communication. So let's see where this is going. We can see his antennae are lit up. So, you know, very much about receiving some form of communication. All right, Taurus, so at the heart of your reading we have fairies of the future as a situation. Now, this is when it's a time of taking stock of the past, where we've been, but starting to set firm foundations and plans for going forward for the future. And starting to get more of a focus, if you like, for going forward, but not forgetting where we've been, you know, and what lessons we've learned from the past, but certainly now getting ready for new plans going forward. So that's a nice energy to come in for you. Now, what are the challenges to this? So we have the Singer of the Chalice here. Now, the Singer of the Chalice is when we need to be open to receiving all the really positive energies that are coming down in abundance for us from the universe. And those energies are about healing, peace, trust, faith, joy, happiness, you know, all these really positive energies that are coming down, wanting to come down and flood you, if you like, and for you to be open to that. But I feel at this time, and it may be something to do with this energy here, feeling a bit isolated and lonely. So it may be something to do with that energy, that it's difficult for you now to be open to and believe and trust in the energies that want to come down for you. All right, so there may be a little bit of a block. You may inadvertently and subconsciously have a bit of a block for being open to these energies, being able to absorb these energies. Now, what steps can you take? Well, we have the Oakman, and this is about taking stock. This is taking a step back, taking your time, getting to the root of a matter. What is it that you need to have a deeper understanding about? So it's drawing on your wisdom, perhaps intuition, but you know, it may be that you need to seek wise counsel from your elders, perhaps, or wise people around you to do with this situation. All right, so, you know, as we see you starting to make plans going forward, you know, what is it that's blocking this experience from blocking the joy and happiness to do with that experience, to do with as you're making these plans? So, you know, try to go to the root of this situation. You know, what is it? And then we have Penelope Dreamweaver. So, you know, what is it you are wanting, Taurus? Where are your dreams? You know, tap into your dreams and wishes, hopes, because this is something I think that needs to happen, and that's why the Oakman came forward. That's why it's saying, you know, take a step back as you're making these plans for going forward. You need to be, you know, what is it that's stopping the joy, blocking the joy from being there? So, you know, tap into your roots or seek wise counsel from your elders, and then look at what are your dreams, what is it you really truly desire for going forward. And if you're able to do that, if you're able to take those steps, then a possible outcome is the Lady of the Harvest. And this is about letting go of something. When it's time of harvest, as joyful as it's been with the leaves growing on the trees in the summertime, and the happiness of the warmth and the energy that's been absorbed from the sun through that time, when it comes to autumn, then, you know, the trees can do no other than to shed the leaves. And so what the Lady of the Harvest is saying is it's time to let go of something, to shed something. Now, there is a sense of loss and sadness within this card. So whatever it is that needs to be let go of, it won't be an easy thing to do. But because of this need, that's why this chalice, the singer of the chalice, is blocked, why these energies are being blocked coming down, because something needs to be shared, something needs to be let go of. It will be something different for all of you, Taurus. It will have a different meaning for all of you, but this is what's blocking your joy and planning for going forward. You do need to get to the root of it. Dig deep into your conscious or your subconscious to find out what it is that's blocking you being able to receive this joy. You know, what is it you really hoping for and wanting and dreaming about? And then once you know all that, then perhaps it's time then to let go of something. Let go, shed, let the leaves drop. And as sad as that will be, it perhaps is what is going to need to happen for some of you, Taurus, not for all of you. Okay, now guidance from the universe, we have he of the fairy sword. And this is about action. This is about taking action, being brave, being strong, looking to see what needs cutting away, and that's no longer relevant or no longer serving you, and cutting it away. So it's a very similar energy to some of the others that have come out, hasn't it? So, you know, this is about power and strength being sent down for you from the universe, in the form of the fairy sword. So, you know, take heart. This is about strength, vitality, energy, inner strength and power, recognizing that which is no longer serving you, and the need to cut it away, because you've got a very powerful energy coming in, or waiting to come in for you, for going forward. All right. Okay. I'm just drawn as well to, then we had at the beginning oval parrot, which was something about communication. There's something about communication within all this, receiving communication, receiving perhaps messages and communication that are coming in for you. Have faith. Have faith in the way the universe, and in this case the fairy realm, are trying to guide you, Taurus, because, you know, you don't want to remain stuck in this energy. Okay. Let me think. Okay. I'm just going to get one more card for you, Taurus, just to round this reading up. Get one more card for Taurus from the Sacred Traveller. One more card for Taurus, please, to round this Fairy Oracle reading up. Wise leader, you are a beacon for others. So this is about shining your light now, Taurus, and going forward with the energy of the fairy sword here. So go forward and shine your light. Others around will be watching and seeing you as a leader in this area. So, you know, be a leader for yourself as well. All right, draw on your inner strength. You know, you are and certainly can be a beacon for others. You know, but it's difficult, isn't it, when you are not able to draw down the strength and the joy and happiness that you deserve and you need for yourself. Okay, so this is what's waiting for you, Taurus. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there. If you want to get in touch, please do. The information is below the video. But for those that this reading is for, a good luck going forward. Please join me again in the future. Take care for now. Bye-bye for now.